We saw that pretty well. That's deep into left field. Grandal goes deep again. My goodness, he is tearing up left-handed pitching in the first couple of weeks of the season.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. I just love making these videos because baseball, in my opinion, you guys might think the other way, but I think that baseball is the best sport in the entire world. I went to a baseball game yesterday with my brother and my dad out in Las Vegas, and we were just able to eat nachos and chill out and have fun, and I love baseball, man. It's so relaxing and so much fun to watch. But before we jump into the news, I do have to shout you guys out real quick because you have been killing it so far with the support, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I just want to say you guys really drive this channel, so thank you all so much for your support. I'm just happy that you guys like baseball too and that you enjoy these videos because, again, these should be coming out every single day unless I go on vacation, but that's all besides the point. Let's start talking about some baseball. I told you guys in the offseason that this team was going to surprise the world and they were going to be one of the better teams in 2019. The Tampa Bay Rays are looking scary. Their offense is absolutely insane. They traded for a prospect named Austin Meadows yesterday, so they have Austin Meadows, Brandon Lowe, Tommy Pham. They have so many guys on their team that can rake, and yesterday they showed that. Two guys hit 4 home runs.
There's a long one. Deep into right field, down the line. That's a fair ball and gone. Another one. There's a drive. High and deep into right center. McKinney all the way to the wall.
So I'm just happy that this trade worked out because the Rays traded their ace, Chris Archer, to the Pirates, and that's who they got back in return, Austin Meadows. And all of the Pirates fans were like, no, please don't give up Austin Meadows. He rakes. But you know what? They did it anyways. And on the season, Austin Meadows has a .367 batting average with 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Yeah, Chris Archer, he's doing this.
Dietrich who's filling in for Votto, and
I just really had to throw that in there because my brother and I were talking about Chris Archer yesterday, and there's just something about him on the Pirates that we just don't like because he's kind of a hypocrite. But you know what? I think the Rays are going to be a really good team. Tommy Pham, Austin Meadows, Brandon Lowe, even Willie Adames is starting to rake. They're going to be good. And the Yankees and Red Sox, they better start playing better because the Rays, they're not messing around this year. So we saw Austin Meadows and Brandon Lowe hit 2 home runs in the same game. Now, they're not the only players. There's a couple different people that had 2 home runs in the same game, but the biggest one is a super prospect coming out from the Chicago White Sox. His name is Eloy Jimenez. I picked this guy up for my fantasy team. He's been really bad to start the season, but over the last week, I think he is finally starting to figure out Major League pitching, which is scary for me because, as you guys can see, I have a Cleveland Indians banner. Who's in the AL Central? The White Sox, the Indians. Yeah. It's going to be scary to watch this guy hit for the next 10 years. He's like a mini Frank Thomas. I'm not excited. So if you guys want to see what this dude has to bring to the table, what he can offer, check it out right here because this dude can rake.
Moncada runs. Jimenez, a towering fly ball to center field, and it is up and out of here. Jimenez a drive. Deep left field once again. No chance. He did it one more time.
Guys, I promise you, we are getting so close to the Cody Bellinger 9th home run. This dude is on another level. But speaking of guys who are on another level, I think this guy might be the most underrated and most underappreciated player in baseball, Anthony Rendon. So I read off Austin Meadows' stats, the fact that he's hitting .367 with a bunch of home runs and a bunch of RBIs. Anthony Rendon is even better. He's hitting 400, above 400. In fact, he's hitting 400. In fact, he's hitting 426 with 6 home runs and 16 RBIs for the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto is going to be really good. Victor Robles is going to be really good. I really don't think the Nationals are going to miss Bryce Harper as much because now Anthony Rendon can carry the load. Juan Soto can do his thing, same with Victor Robles. Now, if Trey Turner comes back healthy, the Nationals are going to be really good. I don't know if they're going to win that division this year, but Patrick Corbin did have a good start yesterday, so we'll talk about all of the pitching performances at the end of this video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and shout out Anthony Rendon and watch these 2 ding-dongs.
Anthony Rendon, deep to left.
Swing like he can.
Rendon launches one to left. See you barely later, and the game is tied.
We're going to talk about one more home run before we get into the web gems and then eventually the Cody Bellinger home run. Chris Davis of the Oakland Athletics. You guys keep saying that the original Crush Davis was Chris Davis of the Orioles, so I can't say Crush Davis to refer to the Oakland A's. So I'm just going to say the Chris Davis that actually has a hit this season. Does that make sense? There we go. But Chris Davis of the A's does not let up. He's already up to 10 home runs for the season, and I need your help in the comment section down below. Let me know, how many home runs do you think Chris Davis is going to hit? I'm going to say 57 in 2019. And here's number 10. This dude just, it's a thing of beauty to watch now.
Center field. DeShield's back, and it's hot in here. That baby's gone.
Is Delaire great or what? And it's hot. Wow. Well, it was about time.
Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll into the web gems. I did find a Manny Machado web gem. I'm not sure if there's any other ones, but if I do find some, I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. And then as soon as we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and roll into the Cody Bellinger home run, and then a quick little shout out from Seatgeek.
Korea, and off to a phenomenal start here in 2019. Ground ball to third. Machado backhand from foul ground. Oh, you better believe it. Manny being Manny.
Come on!
High fly center field. That's hit deep. Bradley backing up. Jackie all the way to the wall, leaping. Oh! Oh, goodness gracious! What a play! What a play by Jackie Bradley!
So you guys just saw the web gems, and if you want to see these web gems in person, the best way to do it is to buy your tickets off SeatGeek. Now, whether it's a minor league game, whether it's a major league game, concert tickets, anything like that, if you use my code FUZZY, again, I only promote things that I use myself. So I like SeatGeek, I like these cases right here, I'll probably shout them out soon, it's called Red Zone cases. I only like to promote stuff where you guys get to save money, it involves baseball, and also I use it myself. So SeatGeek, Red Zone cases, again, use code FUZZY for $20 off your first purchase. It's great, it's a great deal. Now for all you Dodgers fans who have not used code FUZZY at SeatGeek, you're missing a lot of home runs because Cody Bellinger came in huge yet again. But not only Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager also hit a home run, which really just warms my heart because Corey Seager, before he had Tommy John surgery, he was one of the best shortstops, if not the best shortstop in the game. I hope that he really comes back healthy and has a great 2019 season. So without further ado, guys, just sit back, watch these home runs. Cody Bellinger and Corey Seager, they went off. The American League West is going to be exciting throughout the entire year. We see that the Mariners are playing really good baseball. The Rangers are doing a little bit better. Joey Gallo is not striking out as much. We see the Angels, they're the Angels, and then we have the A's, we have the Astros. They're all playing decent baseball right now, especially the Mariners. But yesterday, Yuli Gurriel put the team on his back. A home run, 4 RBIs. I'm like 99% sure it came in on a grand slam. I have Gurriel on my fantasy team, so I've been waiting for this, so I was super pumped up. But the Mariners versus the Astros, this is going to be a great rivalry and a great series to watch throughout the entire year. But yesterday, the Astros did get the best of the Mariners, so we'll see how it plays out. But Yuli, take it away, man.
This ball sent high in the air, deep to left field. Santana's all the way back. We have another slam. Yuli follows Altuve. 2 grand slams in the same game, and the Astros lead it 10-5.
The Mets have done a really good job at developing their young talent. They have Pete Alonso, Brandon Nimmo is going to be really good, Michael Conforto is on fire, and they all showed that they're going to be worth it, and the Mets are going to be pretty good for quite some time. If they get Cespedes back, and if Zach Wheeler can keep pitching like the way that he did yesterday, you guys better watch out for the Mets. But either way, Brandon Nimmo with this home run, wow, the Mets are really good. Let me just tell you, the Mets, they're going to be good.
Flowers sets up inside. And Nimmo cranks one out to deep right center. Back goes Inciarte to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo hits a 2-run homer out of the 8th hole.
Now the next team that we're going to talk about, I just don't know what to say because I really think that they're still going to make the playoffs, but their bullpen has not been great as of late. Now their starting rotation has been pretty solid aside from Yu Darvish. We're talking about the Chicago Cubs, but I think what's going to carry them is their offense. Wilson Contreras came in huge. He is another guy that had 2 home runs in the same game yesterday, so he is joining the list of Austin Meadows, Brandon Lowe, Eloy Jimenez. I mean, this guy, Wilson Contreras, might be the best hitting catcher in baseball. But what do you guys think? Is it still Buster Posey? Do you think it's JT Realmuto? Or do you think it's Wilson Contreras when he's actually playing well?
Contreras deep to left. Way back, and hello, Waveland. Wilson Contreras with a drive. He's hit 2 today.
Alright guys, so the last player I do want to give a quick shout out to is Alex Gordon. I thought he was going to kind of fade off, but he's still hitting very well on the season. He has a .390 batting average with 3 home runs and 13 RBIs. Another guy that I want to talk about is Brad Keller. There was a lot of hype around him before he actually started 2019. So far, so good. He has delivered on that promise, so I wanted to give him a shout out. He also had some dominant pitching performances from Cole Hamels, who went 8 innings with 4 hits, only gave up 1 run and 6 strikeouts. Like I said in the beginning half of the video, Patrick Corbin had a great start with 7 innings, 1 earned run, and 11 strikeouts, so it seems like that contract is going to be pretty solid. Followed up by Jake Arrieta, Eduardo Rodriguez. Those guys really came in clutch for their team, and Eduardo Rodriguez really needed to because the Red Sox, we know that they've been scuffling. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys did enjoy and maybe learn something, because I know I can't show every single highlight from every single game. I really try my best to get the most exciting clips. Now again, if that comes from the Giants, if that comes from the Tigers, if that comes from the Yankees, I'll go ahead and show those clips. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are absolutely killing it as of late. I will catch you guys tomorrow for yet another Major League Baseball recap. See you there. Peace out.